Yeah, appreciate everybody being on here. I think first and foremost, we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna enjoy this one here, and then get ready to go. We'll enjoy it for this evening, and we got a big task ahead of us. Coming up next week, and a lot to really learn from. In that game again, and I think what I'm most proud of. In all of this is the game had a very similar feel to last week's game, where we were able to come out and kind of take control of the game, score touchdowns on the first couple possessions, and then, next thing you know, it's 14-7, and, some things, don't go our way. It's 14-14 at halftime, but I really, felt our team, I felt the growth. I felt the development, the way that we were able to keep our confidence and to keep believing and to keep understanding what matters now is the next play. I was really proud of. I thought it was again, you don't want to put yourself in those situations, but if I'm being honest, it was nice to have it. It was nice to be challenged. It was nice to find out if we can overcome those types of situations, and I thought our team did a really great job, of doing that, and I thought we played, really, really well together at the end of the game, offensively, defensively, and special teams. The ability to close the game the way we did, when we needed it the most, was really great to see.
Was there ever a moment when you were thinking, my God, after last week, oh my God, not again? Did that ever cross your mind?
No, it didn't. And if it even tried, I got it out, real quick, right? The same thing, we talk to our players about, we're all human beings. And, when, if that doubt, starts creeping into your mind, you got to control it. We are in control, no matter what happens in the environment around us, no matter what, is done, what happened. The one thing that we are in control of is, our thought and how we're talking to ourselves. And when your mind starts wandering in that direction, having that ability to shut that stuff out, and to recognize what do we have to do in that moment when we start, kind of our mind starts going there, is we got to start encouraging one another. And we spent a lot of time this week talking about that, that encouragement, and understanding that people, okay, what they need more than anything else, they don't need advice. We don't need to say, hey, we got to play harder, we got to do this, that, and the other thing. What we need is people to believe in us. We need people to be able to pick us up and to put confidence in our heart. And that's what I felt today from our team. Is that we were able to encourage one another. We were able to keep playing together, to weather the storm, and ultimately, it made the difference for us.
When we spoke earlier this week and I asked you about expectations for DJ Irons, you basically said you expected him to play and do the job. Well, what do you think of the job he did today?
I thought DJ played really well. He's sitting in here right now, so I don't want to talk too much about him. But I love DJ, and what I love most about him, outside of just the person that he is, and the spirit that he has, he is such a competitor, and he wants the ball, and he's proven that let's give it to him. I really appreciated him bailing me out. After I got called for a personal foul on 1st and goal from the 5, and we end up in 3rd and goal at the 18 or whatever it is, and somehow DJ just willed his way into the end zone. So I certainly appreciated that. I had a chance to thank him, coming off the field. But I was really proud of how DJ played, from a competitive standpoint, and just the ability to just put our offense on his back, and at many times. And it took all 11 of us out there, but I do think there were some moments where DJ just kind of took over some of those 3rd downs, 3rd and long, some of his runs, and ability to extend the play, was really great to see. And we know that he has that ability, and I think this game can give him great confidence moving forward. And I think he'll tell you the same thing. We can be better. like he can be better, and that's like the really exciting thing, about this is, we can play better as a team, we can play better as an offense, and DJ can certainly, be a better quarterback than even what you saw today. But I couldn't be more proud of him, and the way that our team rallied around him.
What was the difference in your defense from the first half to the second half? Because they gave up a lot of third down conversions on that first touchdown drive. And they were third and longs. They were on Bryant's first touchdown drive. They gave up several third and longs. And things seemed to change in the second half. I don't know how to describe it. And it really seemed to change, for lack of a better moment, after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on you, and that touchdown that you guys scored, that DJ scored. So, what was the difference?
I don't know. I mean, I think we let them, convert some third and longs. I mean, really, they had 2 drives, on the game, and on both of those drives, we gave up some third downs. Outside of that, we played really well. They were 5 of 11 overall in the game on third down, and we held them to 146 total yards of offense. And those yards came on their 2 scoring drives, and they put together 2 really great drives, and and they ran the ball on us, and we got to be better than that, and they converted some third downs. They hit some play actions and nakeds on us, but I think that play DJ made on the third and long, I think that really I think it did. It sparked our team. Certainly we're in that moment, and we kind of called the play just to give us a better chance at a field goal, make the field goal easier. And, next thing DJ's breaking tackles and, finding his way into the end zone. And I think that really it just gave us so much confidence. It really inspired our team. It inspired me. And I think in that moment, I think we knew, okay, like we just went out here and we just regained the lead. We're up 7. Like, let's go play the game, the way that we know how to play. And our defense came out and, played, with their hair on fire. We're running around, hitting, playing with great energy and great confidence. And, and that's what it takes to be great, as a team, and especially on that side of the ball.
Do you want to say what happened on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty?
Yeah, clearly, certainly was not intentional, but I gotta control my emotions and and be better for our team. I put our team in a really poor situation, not intentionally, certainly, but I gotta be better. That's on me. And that's where, again, I appreciate DJ, appreciate him making that play, and I could kind of move on and put it out of my mind after he made that play.
You know what? DJ was efficient, and not just in the number of completions to attempts, but he found 9 different receivers this afternoon, which is pretty impressive. How? I guess that's the operative question.
I think it speaks. Obviously, it's a credit to DJ for being efficient and for making a lot of good decisions and accurate throws. But I think it really, and you start out, I think from a pass protection standpoint, a couple of those touchdowns, early, a couple of those shot plays, like we're throwing the ball down the field, taking shots, and from a protection standpoint, we did a fantastic job, and it gave us an opportunity, gave our receivers an opportunity to get open, and for DJ to see it and to stand in there and make an accurate throw. But I also think it speaks to that group of wide receivers. And the versatility of our running backs and tight ends. because everybody was involved, in the passing game today. And, I think we do have, I do think we have some playmakers, on the outside and, guys in the slot. And, and that's where we really kind of talked at halftime and said, you know what, like, that's where we have the opportunity to create, the greatest advantage, for our offense is, get the ball to those guys in space. And I thought our coaching staff did a nice job of giving our team that opportunity in the second half. I thought DJ did a nice job of distributing the ball, and those guys did a great job catching it and making plays.
All right, sir. As always, thank you.
All right, thanks, George.
Coach,
Thanks, Coach.
one last comment. Just that there was that moment with Denzel Jones' family. Can you just briefly touch on that?
Yeah, obviously very tragic situation, with Denzel, and I know that he was roommates with Kyle Foster, and as we first got the news of it, Kyle came to me, about putting his initials on our helmet, and absolutely, I felt really, really fortunate that I was able to, say a few words to his family, at that time out. But, life is so precious, and, it's hard to, explain, it's hard to understand, certain things, but, I think we all feel that pain. He is a Zip, and it will always be a Zip, and, I hope, that we did a nice job of honoring him and really, honoring his family here this afternoon. And, he will continue to be, in our thoughts and our prayers. And, glad we were able to go out there and get the win for him.